Bear in mind, it's an AI box, no different in concept than an embedded DVR or an embedded NVR. We know that there are going to be limitations of the nature of the device. What are the limitations from event search? We're going to select what our triggers are. So again, if we're looking at entering, now one thing you notice, stopping, entering, I can select multiple trigger types when I am in my event log. So if I'm looking for multiple events, I can select all those events. And I'm just going to leave those for there. If I am channel specific or if I am system specific, I can go ahead and be system specific or channel specific. In this case, I can say, all right, just my entrance. In this case, I'm going to go all channels, set up my date and time range. This is kind of what my table is going to look like. Click on my search, and this is a manual thing. So this is something that you will manually go into the unit if you are using the unit as more of a standalone device, as opposed to being used in conjunction with a video management software. Generally, a video management software platform is going to afford you much more in-depth reports, assuming the level of robustness of that VMS. If you are not utilizing that kind of a VMS and you're using the AI box as more of a standalone, being used in conjunction with like a DVR or an embedded NVR, then you're going to utilize the event options that are in the box to try to find out what has happened and what has not happened. All right, so export CSV file, and there's just really nothing there. Not in this time frame anyway. You can see what your general output is expected to look like down here. So system log, this is again related to the system itself. This is related to the AI box, what has been happening in the AI box. So what's our event? User information, user has logged in, user has logged out, who is the user admin, what IP address did they log in from, and what was the system time. So again, it's not robust information. It is the bare minimum information that a device of this nature, that being an embedded device, can potentially give you. If greater information is needed, then the recommendation really is to go to utilizing this unit in conjunction with a video management software. So I'm just going to log into our Control software for a moment, and I'm going to come down here to monitoring. Here's examples of monitoring functionality that's in the VMS side. Again, I'm using Control at this example, but a lot of the VMSs that are fairly robust and offer monitoring and offer audit will be of a similar nature. You're going to get additional information. So if I want to know what users have been up to, as you can see, I can come in here and there's a lot of things that I can tell that a user may or may not have been up to. So a lot more robust than the AI box because it's a program running on a PC. It's capable of greater expansion of function than what a more self-contained box is going to give you or an embedded system is going to offer. Okay, so there's a face recognition log. You notice realistically, there's no LPR log in here. That's just not currently a function that is in the box. The best you're going to get from the LPR might be from the report side of things, where you can select LPR if counts are related to it, AI counters. From the security side, statistics, you could potentially get your statistics. In this case, I'm getting a report sent to me with my LPR triggers and trigger events. So this is about the closest thing you get to an LPR report directly out of the box.